Hey, what's going on guys? Citano12 here, and welcome back to some more Mario Kart Nights. Alright, enough talk, let's just get into some race. Anyways, Matt, we're starting the race.
Yeah, I'm on. It's like
Oh, you on?
it was like on the US news, so of course it was like on YouTube.
Ah, well, if it was on YouTube I should have known about it, but I don't. So,
Well, you're not the one.
then at the same time it was the US news. So.
Well, yeah, it was like in New York or something. It was like they were bringing in this giant Christmas tree for like Christmas decorations, and they didn't realize there was an owl stuck in it until they found out, so they had to rescue him.
Oh dear.
It was like on the news because like the owl was super adorable.
I just want to point out, you know, like New York's New Year's celebrations always involve a ball drop.
A ball drop?
Yeah, it's like they drop a big ball from
Oh wait, that you mean that Happy New Year thing?
Yeah.
Well, that's not Christmas. That's New Year.
It's a week away, come on, but I just wanted to point out that New York goes through puberty every year.
Well, it happens during Christmas, but it's not because of Christmas. It just so happens that Christmas coexists with it because Christmas is near the end of the year. But it's not because
this was hard CPU, wasn't it?
Yes,
Because-
as you requested.
Yeah, because a CPU just somehow managed to get its way up into second place.
Well, it sometimes happens. Computers
Oh,
like
absolutely. I mean, it is hard, so I'm not expecting
No,
anything
not
less.
not because it's hard, but because computers like to be total bollocks sometimes. I mean, remember the occasional times when they get in second place, even when we're all here. You know, be it because they got lucky, or they just happen to have so many red shells that. Oh no! It's either luck. It's either luck, them having so many red shells that they get there
Hello.
because of that reason.
Hello.
Or my favorite reason, because things get so chaotic between us that we all fall over and let the computers go through. You know, like we're all smashing each other with blue shells, and we all
No,
explode.
not on the glider ramp.
And we all explode so hard that the computers that it gives the computers enough time to catch up. Laser owl.
Bow. 3 times now.
Oh, don't be technical. The first time was technically a Mario Kart ping. The second,
But you haven't pinged Jeremy.
so the first time was due to the first time was only the first time because I accidentally put 2 pings in the same thing, so it still counts as 1. So technically, this is the second.
Yes, but you haven't pinged Jeremy.
Well, Jeremy didn't express interest in. Well, Jeremy said he wanted to do Mario Party, so I said if he wants to do Mario Party, he gets priority for Mario Party. And he didn't reply saying, "Hey, I'll be on." I was giving the pings exclusively to those who said they'd be up for Mario Party. Hence why Jaden didn't get a ping, because he wanted Mario Party also.
Ah.
If Jaden wanted Mario Kart, I'd include him in the pings. I mean, I'd rather have Mario Kart.
Just ping the entire Mario Kart roll and see who responds. Just saying, we're on now if you want to join in.
Oh, now that would be me spamming. That's why I didn't use the Mario Kart ping again, because that would mean I'd be spamming to everyone.
Christian,
What?
why the shells?
I don't know, it's called RNG with the item roulette. So don't blame me. I had nothing to do with it. It's called random number generation. Also, now you can't see me.
Oh!
You're welcome.
You fucker! You motherfucker! You motherfucker!
You're welcome. cheese the entire game.
Like Cheeseland. I want to go to Burger King, but COVID's a bitch.
Well, the restrictions are lifting soon, most of them.
Yeah, but COVID's still kind of being a bitch.
I know.
Hopefully, COVID's gonna.
Like I said, my position on travel is purely dependent on when things are good. Like,
Not on the glider wrap again. Why?
That was from my.
like I might have said before, my position on whether or not I'm good to travel during COVID is dependent on whether my brother's good with travel as well. Good to do. Because visas. And the other brother too, but that's a different story. Ooh, banana.
Don't you dare.
Banana.
Banana gone.
Banana shell. I got another one.
Oh, come on. Oh, bad driving. Shit.
Ow, shit, I hurt myself. Ooh, another shell. I like how you just look on the map and you see an owl with bloodshot
Blue
eyes.
shell.
I like how you can just look on the map and there's an owl with blue shot eyes. Or red shot eyes.
Blood shot eyes.
Bloodshot eyes. He's seen some shit.
Yeah, he really has.
He's been to war.
I mean, why is he called Laser Owl this time? Did he have laser eye surgery or something? Hence the red eyes. Oh shit.
No, because you can shoot lasers. I don't know what you're on about.
Come on, laser eye surgery.
You can shoot lasers. What?
Ow!
Wait. So you heard laser owl, and your first thought was laser eye surgery, rather than actual lasers. Like when I made laser owl, you thought my first thought was, this is the owl that had poor eyesight, so he had to go see the doctors, and he was so satisfied with surgery that he had
to go see the optometrist.
That he renamed himself after the surgery.
But why are you bringing Matt into this?
Well, he just happened to be here for the ride.
Also, part of me does hope they turn it into Nintendo Karts in the next Mario Kart.
I kind of don't want that to happen, because it would be like Smash Bros.
Well, why would that be a bad thing?
Because people will be complaining about the roster and DLC characters and shit. And then going,
yeah, well, that's humanity's fault, not the
basically
game's.
they'll just keep wanting more, because nothing will ever satisfy them.
Well, blame
But they'll
humanity.
reveal who's the second vendor.
Well, you know my response to that, Christian? Blame humanity, not the game. Because if that happened in the game, it would be cool. But if humanity wants to pull a bitch fit, who the hell cares? That still doesn't change the fact that it would be a cool idea. That still wouldn't change the fact that it'd be a cool idea. Humanity's just a bitch sometimes. That and we can finally get Captain Falcon in a racing game.
My mushroom!
That and Captain Falcon can finally be in a racing game again. That isn't just, a vehicle skin or something. Granted he'd be annoyed because everyone would be going at a slower speed, but at least he's in a game. That races with him in it.
Yes!
Christian, you get.
And
What did I do?
I killed Jesus. Somehow.
Before you answer, I'm not counting the me.
I mean, like you said, the me's just a costume.
Yeah, except there's a me Danny DeVito, and then there's Metopia Danny DeVito. It's a big difference.
Dear God.
Have you seen Danny DeVito's Metopia, Christian?
No.
They're really good.
Someone apparently made a shrine in a school bathroom to Danny DeVito behind a hidden wall.
Wait, hold on a minute. Did any of you actually look at the Miis in Miitopia?
No.
I do not have Miitopia. I know that you can customize them to a certain degree, but I do not have Miitopia.
Well, did you look up any videos on the Switch version in any capacity?
All I saw was a Sephiroth Kermit mishmash. Me.
Sephiroth Kerb. Yeah, wait. Kermit or Kirby?
Kermit from Muppets.
Kermit. Oh.
Well,
Hey ho! Never destroy the world.
Apparently it was called Kermiroth.
well,
Oh good God!
well,
That
essentially,
sounds gross.
well, essentially, Jack, the customization in the Switch Miitopia version is so good that it's pretty much almost the equivalent of making something in Photoshop. You can make Miis look photorealistic. It's that specific.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I
now
may
you,
have to hop in on them.
now you see where I'm getting at.
Ow, that's my own green shell that just rebounded and hit me in the face.
I may have to hop in on this Miitopia.
Yeah, now imagine that level of Now imagine that level of customization in Mii games in general. Or
Sounds like
Deluxe.
it sounds like the customization you get in a Soulsborne. Those things are like, damn.
How far ahead are you that I'm getting gold mushrooms in 3rd place?
Well, I'm
Well,
probably one place.
you're right behind me, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. Now imagine stuff like that now imagine Mii stuff like that in a Mario Kart game.
Blue shell in 3rd place. Apparently. Boom.
Well, it doesn't matter as long as I don't get red shell.
Don't jinx it.
I'll jinx
I
it.
have a red shell, but unfortunately you're too far ahead for me to use it.
You hear that, Christian? I jinxed, but I didn't get jinxed. I spit on Jinx.
What did Jinx ever do to you? Don't spit on that.
The fact they only changed it because US people thought it was racist.
Well, okay, according to Americans, everything is racist nowadays. However, if you were to look at Jinx's design, yeah, you can kind of agree.
I mean, what's
That-
wrong with
Well, we're not-
what's,
well, we're
I
not
mean, what's
making-
wrong with purple? You mean you know Donald Trump is orange, right?
Well, we're not making a debate about it. I'm just pointing out that the original version was that. And that was the reason why it got changed.
Yeah, it had like very stereotypical features you would find on a black person, so they had to change it to purple. Just look up Jinx, Jynx.
I'm trying to remember what the original context was because as far as I remember, it definitely wasn't because of something racist. It just happened to look that way because Americans because Americans really like to line those dots, so to speak. I mean, after all, Mr. Popo got to stay the way he was, except for that one time.
Basically, Americans like complaining if anything isn't to their standards, even if the rest of the world suffers.
I mean, the whole Jinx thing. That was, I can't remember the exact details, but as far as I can gather, the reasoning behind that design was like not in the exact sense, but in a similar reasoning towards like you know how like the Nazi symbol and the Buddhist symbol are almost the same, just rotated differently.
Well, yeah, but the.
Oh my god!
Also, thank you very much for that win.
I fucking hate
And
you.
boom. What, me? What have I done?
Well,
You
yeah,
take the second place for me again.
No, actually, no. One side is religion, and one side is little
Oh
Nazi.
god, mirror mode, big blue. Oh dear.
Alright, who picked
You
this?
put it on 200.
Yes, 200 is actually better than Mirror though, so I wouldn't be complaining if it was 200. Speaking of, can we have 200 next, please?
Well.
Oh,
Alright, what's wrong with 200 now?
oh, it's not. Oh, nothing wrong with it. It just gets too chaotic because it's not, you know, optimized.
For this track it is. This is probably like the only track in the game that 200cc is actually built for.
Not really, considering certain turns are still, you know, you have to. Well, you know what I mean.
I just gotta remember how to do this shortcut.
Well, it's mirror mode, so
I
good luck.
believe it's that. And that works. Sure.
Well, it's anyway.
Hey, all three of us going through the cannon glider thing together. And you two with your protective shells out. Oh, bloody course. No! Get back here!
You gotta stay protected.
Oh, my shell!
Screw it.
No!
Going back for an item.
I've got protection.
Because all that I get from the items was 4 mushrooms. Oh come on, how do you have 2 items that protect you? And you're in first place. All you get is a bloody coin.
I'm lucky.
All I get is a coin, rather.
Well, I had a red shell in preparation, and green shells are the other common.
No, but like, you were in first place, and all I get when I'm in first place are fucking coins.
No, I don't think we're going to get any sculptures.
Right. Go.
I'll be your sheep.
How did you do the shortcut? You don't have a mushroom on you.
I did.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So why are both of you getting better items in better positions than I am?
I don't know. All I know is that I may have a strong lead now, but it's just gonna go tits up in about 10 seconds.
Or is it? Because it's been about 10 seconds now. I was gonna go tits up for me.
No, it's been about 7.
Now it's been 10.
Yeah, you're right, nothing.
There's the thing.
Oh no you don't.
I got Wendy anyway.
What did Wendy ever do to you? I know she roasts people on Twitter, but there's no point.
Well, you were next to her.
Wendy roasts people on Twitter, never plays chicken with the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter account.
Oh, you're talking about something Twitter.
Ow. Revenge.
Okay.
And see, that now it's going tits up for Jack because there's a blue shell in play. And I've got 3 reds.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, go on, go get him.
Go. No. Wait. No.
Christian, you let me go through you.
Oh, come
Ah,
on.
fuck.
Enough of the lightning!
That was like the only lightning, I think.
No, there was already been like.
That's the second one, this race. Oh god, he's got a boomerang!
No!
Get him, get him.
No!
Get him, Matt! Get him! No, not me!
Well, he let me go through. I couldn't aim.
No, aim for him. Don't aim backwards at me.
Well, Jack had a secret weapon. It was called letting me go through, so I can't hit him.
Yeah, like in
And he would probably be being chased
Well, I thought you
by
were doing
Leatherface.
Well, I thought you were doing a voice.
I wasn't.
Oh, sorry.
I was doing, like, some kind of voice Aaron Hansen does sometimes, and I went so fast I just went over 2 things.
Okay, then.
Although I will admit I will admit when Aaron does that voice, it is somewhat dubious because he especially uses it whenever the Dill Kid is involved.
The what?
Yeah, so the Game Grumps have this habit of making really random characters, and one of them apparently was Diddle Kid. And despite Dan's protests, someone went and animated it. So now...
Oh god, I've got a blue shell after me, I didn't even realise. Oh god.
Wait, how are you in first?
I fell.
You could have told me there was a blue shell in play.
Why would I
This
tell?
would have been... No, not you.
Well, I wasn't looking. It was already too late when you said.
Thing is... Well, I mean, you didn't even see it past me, and when I briefly saw it without running it, because it is possible with...
Well, I saw it whiz through when Christian said the words, "Oh God, there's a blue shell."
It's like, it had already locked onto me by the time I said that. So it would have been airborne.
Yeah, therefore my warning would be on deaf ears.
And there's another one.
Okay. I mean, I'll accept
don't hit me with red shells, Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, I'll accept my exploding fate.
Come on, give me something. This is not...
Oh my god, mushroom! There was a mushroom on the road and it saved me, maybe.
I was about to use like a shortcut across the grass, but there was a trolley in the way.
Well, I kind of figured one of you would have a mushroom.
Walking on an escalator until Diamond and Pearl remakes are released.
Yes, I love that.
It's a game I remember because Platinum came out when I just started college, and I was just doing nothing but the Battle Frontier along the way there.
Oh, Battle Frontier. I liked that place.
Yeah,
I can only remember like 4 of the places though. There's the tower, the hall, the castle, the factory. What was the 5th one? I can't remember.
So it's factory was the one I did.
Let's see. I managed to do like not all of them, but I managed to meet the frontier brain of the hall, of the factory, and of the castle.
Right,
Those are the only. Those 3 were the only ones I ever managed to beat.
Actually, that lightning's quite helpful.
I only really did mostly the Battle Factory, and essentially it's because of stuff like it was pretty much, it's because it had stuff like the Battle Factory that the fact that they didn't include it was a tragedy.
Yes. Okay, so I'll keep hold of the screen shell for as long as I can. In that case.
Well, Frontier only came in platinum.
I mean, essentially, if they kept Battle Factory, I would be like, okay, they didn't include much, but at least they kept Battle Factory.
Yeah, but the Frontier was only introduced in Platinum. Well, it was in Emerald, but it made a return in Platinum.
Well, that's my point. That's my point. It was still in the complete version.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna remake the game, even if you're not gonna add much extra towards it, you may as well remake the complete version. Because it's like, if you're gonna do a remake, why would you remake the incomplete version?
Because why not?
Didn't take part of online trading because I didn't have compatible internet with the DS. I was only like 12 at the time. Wait, hold on. 2007 it came out, right?
Wait, you're talking about Diamond
The
and Pearl.
original, yeah, Diamond and Pearl, the original.
Yeah, the original. That was 2007.
Yeah. So
2006 in Japan, I believe, but 2007 here.
yeah, this was back when localizations were still rather horrendous
Pretty
in
much.
terms of wait time.
I mean, back in the day where
My lights are going absolutely crazy right now because of the Rainbow Road.
it was back in the day where you would get spoiled because the game came out a year ago, whereas in today's world you'll get spoiled because apparently whereas in today's world they spoil the game themselves. Speaking of spoilers, they've leaked a bunch of stuff on Arceus, so good luck
Yeah.
with that.
I've only seen two things. I'm not going to say anything regarding the starters. Alright? I'm not going to say anything about starters.
I've seen two things myself. One thing because it was everywhere. The second time because I realized too late. Because I realized talking about, but we'll keep it on tight lips for Christian.
Yeah. The only thing I'm going to say.
Personally, I have no interest in Pokemon.
The only thing I am going to say. Oh, fuck, I missed the timing. Only thing I'm going to say about it is. I saw one of the starters. Don't worry. And that spoiled it for me, although I will admit was rather pretty. And then the other was Sneasel, which made me realise, yeah, that thing probably had a good reason it either adapted? Died out? No, not died out. It's
Why do you mention Sneasel if you're trying to avoid spoiler mentions?
Because I don't know anything about Weavile. It just showed up on my Twitter. Well, technically, Sneasel showed up in like a trailer.
What I mean is, I mentioned I found spoilers back then, but I didn't say what the spoiler was. But I didn't say what the spoiler was in particular.
But technically, the Sneasel already appeared in a trailer ages ago. It just appeared as like a background silhouette, and then.
Wait, Sneasel was in a video?
Yeah, it was in one of the trailers. It was really hard to spot, and it was really hard to see, but it was there.
Oh well, I didn't notice because I don't.
Well,
I don't look.
Oh my god! Oh, what's an airtime?
Oh well, I didn't notice because I don't look up the trailers.
Well, here's the thing, Matt. I didn't notice either until I was just like browsing Twitter one day, and well, was it Twitter? It was either Twitter or the internet, and then I thought, oh wait, hold on, what's?
Either an internet website or the internet as a whole.
Well, it was one of them. All right, it was one of them, and now I thought,
Twitter.
wait, okay, what's Weavile's base stats? Maybe I could try and use that as a as something competitive.
How did that shell hit me in midair? What?
Well, as far as I know,
and then
what an exit.
I'm trying to finish my whole fucking sentence. I keep getting talking over.
Include Oshawott and Cyndaquil, but Rowlet would be. But it's fair to assume that Rowlet would be part of those three, because he is part of those three.
I'm surrounded by
and now that we have the UK Pokemon Center, we can easily get access to them.
Yeah, I gotta actually buy the Noctowl from there at some point, because I think they were too busy when I originally ordered, because I asked my brother to order from there, but it was like still technically early January at the time or something. And
yeah, it was a soft beta, and well, obviously, it's a brand new branch of the center, so it's going to be like funded by the UK and like the British and the Irish.
Because the strange thing was,
the UK, the British, and the Irish.
Yeah, because the strange
okay, I fucked up the sentence, alright? Cut me some slack!
Because the strange thing was, although I'm going to assume it was because early January still counts as not as in not waiting enough or whatever, but because like when I originally ordered it, although it probably was because of the January thing, I got my brother's thing got blocked from the site when the order failed twice. But I'm going to assume that's just their But I'm just going to assume blocking people off the site is their method of preventing so many orders, or just their way of saying, hey, it's still a busy season, calm your tits.
I've got a time for when I'm gonna order from there. I'm gonna order there.
Rochelle, you shouldn't have used that horn, Matt.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
I'll be ordering.
Never mind, my horn got stolen.
On the last week of March, because I have that week off, and then I have the first week of April off, so I can easily get hold of the Galarian Ponyta.
Yes, I don't have heard that. Also, naturally I'm going to get the knockdown, but the other two are...
It's got the eyes of the Rowlet, and Quagsire has appeared with Eggdog.
A bit of column A, bit of column B, but I did like Quagsire beforehand. But yeah. I suppose that forms some form of play. But Quagsire's in a lot of things. Although that's probably also in part because everyone loves Reaper. Reaper's in everything as well.
The only thing I am wondering about Hisui and Sora is, if it's already dead, why are there no more in Sinnoh?
It's a ghost.
How can something that's already dead die out?
Wait, the Arceus one is ghost type?
Yeah, it's normal and ghost type. Okay, so the lore behind it is...
I know part of the story, but go on.
So, the Zora that were in Hisui, okay, it's Sinnoh, but you all know what I mean. They were pushed out from other regions because they weren't strong enough to defend against other Pokemon in Turf Wars, and the humans brought a lot of violence towards them. So they went to Hisui, and then they couldn't adapt, and they died, and they came back as ghosts. So the Hisui Zora and Zoroark are dead. They are already dead. So my question is, fucking boomer bollocks. But my question is, why did they die out? What caused the Hisui and Zora to die out when it's already died out in the first place? Why is it no longer around for something that's already dead?
I didn't even notice that Blue Shell was there.
I think the probable context is that in those days, and as time went on, they eventually went quote unquote extinct as far as people were concerned. But as years passed on, the possible
not
potential...
in the air, come on, really?
But as years passed on, the assumed survivors of what was once assumed extinct species lived on, and eventually lived on to the point where they came back as their universe
Thank you.
to be, and they migrated to a different country. It's like most of them died and became ghosts, but the ones that remained, and then they slowly grew back their population from generation to generation.
Fair enough.
And naturally they changed into their original today forms as a result of that, because they probably traveled and migrated or something.
Fair enough.
Hence the shape shifting, because they probably needed some, survival skills to to keep themselves from, because they probably needed some survival skills to keep themselves from, going actual extinct.
Fair enough.
Oh, come on!
I mean, it's like, and also you could also think of an alternative version where instead of like surviving from few numbers and migrating, it could have also been like it could have been also like a thing like how Oshawot's in the Quill and Rowlets came over to the Hisuian area, but they were from different regions, so it's not out there to say that Zoroarks could have done the same with either by themselves or through trainers that were like, hey, I'm going to catch you here and bring you to Johto or something.
Fair enough.
In this case,
I knew that was there.
Or actually, you could also think of it like, you know how like America came to Japan and they were like, lol, open the borders because we want to trade with you or something. It could also be like Unova came to Hisuian generations ago for some kind of related reason, and during that trip they caught themselves a Zoroark and took them back with them to Unova. Hence the change. But then again, that's like getting a bit too. But yeah, we'll leave it as that.
Open the country. Stop having it be closed.
Yeah, Christian gets it.
For once.
Speaking of countries, have you guys noticed how Tifa Lockhart is trending on Twitter?
No.
Who knew?
I haven't checked Twitter in a while, actually. Who the fuck is Tifa Lockhart?
Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, yes, I saw that. Yeah.
Who knew Tifa was an Italian all this time?
That definitely was Italian.
I just like how this person had the balls to go into the Italian Senate meeting and then just play that.
Apparently they accidentally published the password to the meeting because it's it's just a traditional Zoom call and someone actually ended up doing that. The amount of balls you need to do that, I swear to God.
Well, they were hackers. They were hackers.
Although at the same time, with the Russians, apparently they have some kind of radio that was last used in 2014 with the Crimean War. It's been hacked and apparently it's been blasting memes all day. Like you had the troll face show up in the Spectro. We had like Gangnam Style was playing on it, that sort of thing. Oh, hi Blue. Yeah.
Well, if anything, it's surprising. It's surprising that it took people. Well, if anything, it's surprising that it took someone this long to do a porn equivalent ages ago. I mean, it's like you hack some government thing during a meeting.
Leave me alone with these red shells, for fuck's sake!
I mean, if you're going to be the hacker sort who hacks some government thing during a meeting, why why wouldn't you put some kind of porno up in there just to get a rise out of them?
You want to know two things though? The meeting was being held by politicians that were pro-internet, and
it was a government meeting about the internet.
Yeah, it was a government meeting that was pro-internet, and
oh my God, was this some kind of plot to make the government ban porn or something?
No. I don't know. But the other thing is that the thing with Zoom is whoever.
It's called YouPorn or something.
I am debating whether or not to ask her for the source.
I'm sorry, her?
Yes, Christian. Women look at porn too.
I mean, I wasn't going in that aspect, but just okay.
Well, the alternative.
And yes, Christian, women can be horny too,
Well,
or pervy. It's not just a male thing, you know.
Well, in all fairness, Jack, I'm sure if you searched anything hentai related on Pornhub right now or something, I'm sure that very video you're looking for is probably on the most viewed right now.
Oh dear God.
Probably. Although apparently there's two different videos starring Tifa. One is the traditional 2D, and then the other is the 3D one that was shown.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously loads of them, but I meant the specific video in question is probably the top. That is probably the number one viewed this week as a result of it right now. So in theory, it's probably actually easier than you think to find.
Pardon me.
Pardon you?
Yeah, that was basically the highlight of my week so far. It may have only just happened yesterday or the day before, but yeah. No, it made the BBC News.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh
it made the BBC News. And whoever was covering it definitely knew who Tifa Lockhart was.
Wait, hold on. Video or article?
Basically, the whole... let me see if I can...
The Fox News equivalent would probably be more hilarious. Because it's
Someone actually did go and post a video of the meeting, and it included the moment Tifa appeared on the screen.
Yeah, this is why you should never leak your Zoom call passwords.
Oh wait, I think I remember now. Didn't they post a thumbnail of the actual video itself, censored a little, but you can still tell.
They posted at the actual video themselves.
That's what I mean. It's like a thumbnail of the actual video itself censored, but you can still tell it was Tifa getting banged.
There was both a photo of that moment of it being censored, and then there was the actual video footage of the meeting itself.
Yeah, it's like you walk in. I can just imagine you walking in Tesco. You're walking in Tesco's one day and look in the newspaper section and you just look at the Daily Mail or something, and you just look at it is that Tifa getting boned?
Oh my God.
Is that Tifa getting boned in my British newspaper?
Knowing some of the newspapers we have in this country, yeah, it more than likely has appeared in the newspaper.
Blue Shell, can I finish the race? No, don't go for me, Blue Shell. Where are you going for?
Okay, so
Where's it going?
I've just been hit by lightning, got hit by a green shell, knocked aside by a blue shell, and then shot by a bullet bill.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
I'm in first place.
Yes, I should make a Tifa me.
No, you should not.
After this, and I will go actually make it. Hold on. Tifa.
Race, Jack.
Oh yeah, race. I just type it in, and it's just the first thing that appears on Twitter in the search thing is a picture of Tifa in a golden dress standing in front of the Italian flag.
Oh my God. My question is just fucking why? Just
Why
fucking
not?
Why?
Well, she's patriotic. She's patriotic now.
If it helps that I have Italian heritage, this really does not help.
I could put that in the outer context doing this, and nobody's gonna know what the fuck I'm on about.
Yeah, well, unless they've read the news lately.
I was thinking more on the lines that you make a Tifa me.
Blue Shell, said by yours truly.
Well, I was thinking more really. You make a Tifa me and put her in Mario Kart.
No.
That's what I thought you were gonna do.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do as well. I'm gonna make a Tifa me, and then I'm just gonna.
No. I had a star. I couldn't get rid of the piranha plant fast enough.
I had a golden mushroom, and I was above the. I was in the glidey.
Oh,
I had a star and I had a piranha plant before that, and I couldn't use it, and there goes my AirPods dying.
Right, after the next race, I will go make a Tifa me, take a screenshot, upload said screenshot to the Out of Context Discord.
No red shells now, please. Go away, red shell.
Luigi had a blue shell.
Oh, I see it. It's on its way. Of course it's gonna hit me right before the finish line. Why not? Of bloody course.
I did it!
Welcome to Mario Kart.
Right, okay. Okay, this is race number 2, wasn't it?
Well, the race has got to be over.
No, this is race 3. This was race 3. Okay.
Well, the race has got to be over. Well, the race has got.
Back race.
I'm aware.
Oh wait! I just realized something. It's probably possible. I mean, it's probably, given the extent of the transmogging in FF14, it's probably possible to make an Italian Tifa in that game. Literally bit for bit. Because the cosmetics in that game are really far and wide, to the point where you could make a 100% version of Tifa. Then you just slap on an Italian flag or something, and boom, Italian Tifa. Because
if you do that, Matt, you'll be in for a banging time.
Well, again, spaghetti. Well, again, you gotta ask me for spaghetti first.
What?
You gotta check if you can put those meatballs with the spaghetti.
Oh dear God.
Now, the meatballs is now, the meatballs is after the spaghetti.
Blue shell again. Not on the gliding section for how many times? Leave me alone. Fuck off. I don't have a coin to my name at the minute. Leave me alone.
Oh, it's third lap. I thought the race was over.
You fool! You beloved fool!
Bye, Jack.
No!
Hi, Jack. A plan.
Ah! Why are you on the ceiling?
Oh my God. Why are you on the ceiling?
Why are you all behind me?
Why can't you go fuck off?
Later.
Right.
I can tell this is the last race because I'm close to 60.
Alright. Here we go. Italian Senate video. Tifa, Italy. What the fuck? I just love this.
Why?
So apparently there was a way up. So apparently there was actually a way, after all, to make something more searched than actual Tifa hentai. Is to make it all Italian. It's like what's more searched than Tifa hentai? Italian Tifa hentai.
Oh yeah.
This world is fucked up.
Don't you know it?
Everyone,
I wouldn't have it any other way.
everyone has their kink, Christian. Don't kink shame.
I'm just saying.
I'm like them English. Some like them Italian.
And some like it with a little bit of Tifa in their life.
And some pepperoni. Oh my god! I just remembered there was like, you remember that Only Plays joke where whenever Tifa came up on the screen, he referred to her as Tifaroni.
No, I have never heard of Only Plays.
You haven't seen Only Plays?
No, I haven't.
I've heard of them, but I haven't.
You remember that? Well, surely you remember that one meme where Crash was like, "Whoa."
Wait, are we talking about the distorted Crash? Whoa.
What?
Yeah, the whoa meme.
Oh yeah,
that's Only Plays.
Only Plays made that.
Yeah. Yeah, and there, and there was like one video where I think he was doing like a small video for Games Done Quick or something, and one video was Crash saying, please donate, or Crash will shoot himself for LOL XD. And
wait, why are you going for me? I'm in third place.
And somewhere in the video, Crash was just talking about Tifaroni or something.
Oh dear God.
And essentially,
why did that blue shell go for me when I was in third place?
But essentially, the reason why I well, it's the hot new thing. It's the hot new thing, and it's not because of the pizza.
Or pasta. I don't know.
Well, people like pizza more.
Hey, people like pasta.
People like pasta, but if you put down a plate of both pasta and pizza and ask them they can only have one, I'm fairly certain most are going to choose the pizza.
I think that's true. But some people don't like pizza. Now, I'm not saying most, I'm saying some.
Okay,
everybody is entitled to what they like and dislike.
Okay, let's say it's the same scenario, but the person in question doesn't like pizza. Would they actually? Let's say hypothetically they don't like either pasta or pizza, but they had to eat one anyway.
Well, then they'd probably not choose one of them.
Well, they would probably go with pizza. The cheese can cover up. No. Okay, they would probably go with the pizza.
Yeah.
Because you only have to eat a slice. You don't. With pasta, you have to eat the whole thing. With pizza, you only really have to eat one slice, and then you can say, "No, I just have pizza."
And yeah, part of my point is that they have to eat one of them, and yeah, in a way, it's like they don't. Someone could not like pizza, but they might like cheese, so it could be like, okay, well, if I can stump
like you and your cheese land.
Oh yeah. Or they could like tomato, to each their own.
Yeah.
Or maybe they could.
They could like pepperoni.
Or maybe they could find a way to.
What?
Or maybe they could find a way to disguise the tomato and cheese and just have bread.
What about the tomato sauce?
Like like the whole thing where you try to get someone where you try
Although at
to.
the same time, pizza is highly customizable, so
Well, it could be like a scenario. It says you have to eat this pizza. You have to eat this pizza or this pasta, but you choose the pizza, and then you try to find a way to where you try to get someone else to eat the cheese and the tomato without the judges noticing, so that when
debating. I don't know.
do it.
Maybe do it.
you've already posted something that could that may as well be out of context.
Oh dear God. This course on 200cc Frantic is gonna be a nightmare.
And don't worry, Christian. This is a Christian Discord server, so no bobbles for you.
No, not again. Not on the glider ramps, for fuck's sake.
In all honesty, I was surprised that Microsoft bought Activision.
Yeah.
So
actually.
I didn't know about the pizza thing at the time, so that definitely was the surprise of my day.
Yeah, nobody knew about the deal until it happened. Like Matt, your prediction about the Nintendo buying China could be Disney buying China could be wrong. Could be Microsoft.
Could be Microsoft. Oh god.
Well, if I
Also,
had to
Blue
think
Shell.
of, well, if I had to think of anyone taking second place in that prediction, it would definitely be Microsoft. But then again, maybe Tencent might do it. Apparently,
Tencent just buys China, but they're based in China.
Apparently, underneath Sony, they're number 2 in richest game company.
Wait, are they?
Yeah, it was
they
like a
are.
whole.
So Tencent's pretty big.
No, man, it was like when Microsoft bought out Activision, they said like a whole thing where it's like, because of this acquisition, this makes them the third richest game company out there, just underneath Sony, who's in first place, and Tencent, who's second.
Thank you very much for first place.
So Tencent is in second place for gaming company with the most money. So
having a good time. Tifa is being fucked hard. Memes. Check memes.
Oh, that's not the one I saw, but I'll take a look. Funny little man.
Oh my god.
I'm the true Italian gaming icon, not to you!
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be good for a while.
That's gonna be... that's gonna be... I swear, that's gonna... I'm gonna bet that's gonna become the hip new pairing down the road.
No.
Like, like once...
become a thing.
Like once the Italian Senate meme like wears off a little bit, it'll just jump straight from that to
Mario Tifa.
To Tifa X Mario.
Already?
Kart.
What the?
And like everyone will just make memes about how they're totally digging it, and it's like a whole legit relationship and everything. like everyone makes like totally serious but not really serious pairing fanfictions. And I don't mean the 18+ things. I mean like the whole
Luigi and Aerith?
Well, I mean like the whole spectrum from family friendly to hardcore pounding.
Oh my god.
Because yes, you can have fanfictions that are family friendly. It's totally doable.
Yeah, it's doable.
I don't even want to know.
But it's very rare.
Kind of rare, but it does happen.
Anyways, Jack, post your thing in the out of context, please. It'll be funny.
Well, we need at least...
Tell you what, this is like one of those times that... my mum is slowly getting into gaming, and I sincerely hope she does not come across this on Twitter.
Oh no.
She doesn't know I'm on Twitter. This is something I'm hoping she doesn't find out exists on Twitter.
Oh god.
Well, this is why you don't let your folks find Twitter.
Oh yeah, it's like...
You just don't let anyone know that
Yeah,
you're on Twitter.
none of my folks know I'm on Twitter.
Oh.
And I intend to keep it that way. But this is like the one thing that for those family members I have that are on Twitter, I sincerely hope they don't find out about Tifa. Because then, if they know Final Fantasy, they're probably going to know Tifa, and then they're going to be like, Jack, do you know why Tifa is trending on Twitter? And then they'll put me in the spot because, what do I say? What now? What?
I'm sure they'll be cool with Tifa. It's more really the Google section you don't want them asking you about.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want my parents asking me about that, especially since I'm the tech guy in my family. I mean, I'll just be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, good. Blue shell.
Why are we moving so slow? Wait, are we on 50?
Are we on 100cc right now?
How did it take you guys this long to notice?
I did.
Are we on 50?
We're on 50. We're on 50.
Well, in fairness,
Oh my god, Christian, you sly devil! You took advantage of the fact that we were distracted by Tifa.
Well, in fairness, I did. Well, in fairness,
Okay, Matt, Christian, we have to commit at this point. We have to commit to this.
Well, in
We're
fairness,
not backing up now. We're committing to this difficulty.
Well, in fairness, I did notice. but I
Actually,
was
my
just
question is, did I leave the CPU on half by accident?
Well, in fairness, I did notice. I was just waiting for Jack
my
to
God.
finish his wonderful story about how to fit the meatballs into the spaghetti.
Why are there two of them?
Okay, we need a picture of us getting meatballs in the outer context. Somebody else can do that. People are gonna click way too quickly if I do it. Somebody.
Well,
Oh, I see.
all right. Oh, race.
Race. Yes.
Oh no, I overloaded. Oh god, I hate 50cc.
We have to commit to this, Matt.
To
We
be fair,
fucking
so
have
did I.
to.
To be fair, I don't like 50cc either, but I just wanted to know how long it would take you two to notice.
I think in this case it was a point of how distracted by Tifa I was.
I already knew, but I was waiting for Jack to finish his wonderful story.
How the fuck did I not notice
Also, at the
until
same
halfway
time,
through
at the
that?
same time, Matt, I just wanted to be a massive troll.
How the fuck did I not notice though until at the end of the lap? What the fuck? No, actually, no, not at the end of the lap. Like halfway through the lap.
Halfway through the second lap, it was. Or at least on my end, I think it was the start of the third.
No, on my end it was halfway through the second lap.
Ah, yes, but the second lap still makes it worse than the first. Oh, right,
You're talking to
second
someone who once got lost in a cul-de-sac, so don't be too entirely surprised.
What?
Yes, I once got lost in a cul-de-sac, Christian.
Oh dear. Oh, where's that Richard going? Oh god.
I'm going to die.
Yes, you are.
And thus Matt died.
Except, no, he had some bananas to protect him.
Banana.
Yeah, so that's what they could. That's what they mean by protect your banana anymore.
You like bananas?
Yes, do you like bananas? Because you just fell for one.
How about a banana shake?
What about bombs? Do you like bombs?
Well, at least I got third. There you go.
What have you done? Oh, I blew out. Whoops.
Hey Christian, you'll like this one.
Well, I'm not gonna look at it now, because I'm in the middle of a race.
What a shame.
I'll look at it after this race. Oh my god.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, that's right. The piranha plants could probably hit you easy. Could probably hit you more easily because you're going slow.
I may have to like let a housemate in.
Oh, go ahead if you have to. We're not done yet.
The race is far from over. It's only 50cc as well.
Hold on. Oh, give me a minute.
We'll let someone in. Don't hurt here.
Steering can also accelerate. Do your thing.
Oh, auto accelerates. Good thinking.
Yeah. No, don't forget smart steering. Let the game play itself for a bit. Oops.
Yeah. I completely forgot that's an option.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so tempted just to let the game do its thing, but I might get kicked for being idle. I don't know. Also, blue shell.
Oh dear, I'm going to die.
Matt is dead.
I'm alive again.
Get away from those red shells. Woo-ha. Ow.
Also, we're letting a CPU win. On
Yes,
50.
I realise that, but I'm keep getting beaten up. We are letting a CPU win on 50cc.
If only you didn't let me hit you. Only you didn't hit me. You wouldn't have got through.
I didn't hit you. That wasn't my blue shell.
Oh
Please,
dear.
I'm getting beaten up by shells of my own, like here. I'm in 6th on 50cc.
Well, I'm ahead again, so you know, crisis averted.
Yep.
Now, as long as there's no lightning, I can just about make it.
Lightning affects everyone though, so you'll be fine.
Well, you know, items.
And there's another blue shell. There's another one.
May as well use it now. I'm gonna lose it if I don't use it.
Oh god.
You're gonna let him win!
There you go.
Oh, miracle!
I helped you win, alright? That was my boomerang.
You saved us from losing to a CPU on 50cc. That would have been a disaster. I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
She's not Luigi.
Luigi, look.
It's from Bowser.
Here, pesky plumbers. I stole all the Tifa hentai. Please come to the Italian Senate. I dare you to find it if you can.
Oh my god.
We gotta save the booba. And you gotta help us.
Oh dear God.
Oh, that just writes itself.
The internet is a beautiful and very scary place, and I love it.
Indeedy.
Enough with the red shells.
To be fair, I threw one at Jack as well.
So it was you.
Take a green shell to the face. Or to the ass, rather, that was. Oh, good grief. Every kind of shell!
Wait, are the CPUs on hard mode or something? Because I
Yes,
swear that.
they're on hard.
Oh well, that explains why they're catching up whenever we're embroiled in chaos.
That's what I said. Like when I set the room to 50cc, I think I accidentally left the CPUs on hard.
Is it me, or are computers slightly harder when they're actually on 50cc?
Well, because
I don't know.
you're going at a slower speed. Of course they're harder. But I think they're hardest when they're at 200cc.
Who knew the secret formula was to? I mean, I'm in 8th place right now, so that's
I'm in
saying
first,
something.
mate.
I'm on 7th.
And I just have my
Who knew the
item
secret?
units stolen from me.
Who knew the secret formula was just to put them on 50cc?
I only put put on 50cc for the jokes, really. Okay.
Oh my god, I was a
And
ghost.
final.
I can get ahead.
Did you take my item?
Screw you, Jack. Oh, it's okay. I thought I was going to squish you, but I'm still a ghost.
Well, yes, you're a ghost, so you're not gonna.
You.
Okay, so I hope you liked what you saw then. That's gonna do it for this episode, edition, whatever, of Mario Kart Nights. So if you liked what you just saw, then please subscribe, comment, favorite, and like for more. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.